Hey guys, this is Aiden with Strew Family Farms, and we're back out here today in the field. This is a beautiful May day. Today is May 7th, and we're out here disking down our winter wheat and rye cover crop. So what we're out here doing, this is the first pass of tillage this field has seen this spring. This is the same field that we kind of experimented with doing our peas and drilling those into our already established winter wheat and rye cover crop. And so we're out here, we're getting our first disking pass in and getting this stuff terminated. So looking out here, you can see the job that the disc is doing, and it is doing a great job. It's right at the kind of the sweet spot for height. It's about mid shin high, and so it is just short enough that I don't need to worry about flail chopping it. I'm pretty sure we will be just fine with the sizing of our residue. And it's not to the point yet where it's at pulling more moisture than we're conserving. So right now we're kind of in a mild drought already. It's pretty early in the season, but we have not seen much rain. And so up until this point, or real close, since we've had ground cover on our fields, we've been conserving more moisture than we've been using. So the winter wheat and rye, because it's shading the ground and keeping the wind off it and sun, it is actually saving us more moisture than it is taking for the plant to continue to grow. But if we are to leave this much longer, it'll get to the point where it's really gonna pull that moisture out to put on the height. And so that's why we want to get it terminated, so that we don't lose any moisture, because right now we're kind of fighting to keep what we have, and hopefully we'll get some more here in a few days. But if we look down at the ground, this stuff is working up super nice, guys. It's like you tilled it almost. And so there's only a little bit of these kind of chunks, but if you look at it, it's all, we'll get the sunlight here, all of it is actually root mass, and so it just crumbles apart super easy. So next time I come through, probably even with the field cultivator or maybe one more disking pass, this stuff will just break down and it'll be such a nice seed bed. I'm really happy with how it's working up, and our moisture is actually perfect. I'm not picking up much dust, even though, I mean, it's bone dry everywhere else. So I'm really happy with our choice to leave the cover crop as long as we did. And yeah, getting it terminated right now, I think it'll be a great time. So we're looking at May 7th, and ideally we'll be back out here, I'm gonna say a week and a half, and we'll hopefully get this field planted pretty quick. So we're looking at getting in a little bit earlier this year, just to help catch some extra moisture, because yeah, they're kind of saying it could be another real dry drought year. So that's what we're working on. But all this stuff is getting chopped up small enough, like you can see that it's got knocked down with the disc, and most of it is that by the time it all dries back, I don't think we'll have any issues with getting our tine weeder and all of our weed control passes through this field. It kind of looks like a lot right now, but once you give it a few days, it shrinks back quite a bit. So that's what we're out here doing today, guys. We got the John Deere 235 disc, and we're just going a couple inches deep. Making sure I'm not making any hard ribbons. So when you're out here looking, you can see that there's some, kind of clumpy stuff, but as long as it comes apart nice, and this stuff just, I mean, it has so much root mass that it just breaks apart easy. But if you're making really hard ones that, are thick ribbons that you probably won't be able to break apart, then it's going to be too wet, and you don't really want to be in the field, because if you make a bunch of clods and ribbons, they're just going to give you big problems all throughout the year trying to get effective weed control, because you'll just be rolling those clods around right on top of your plants, and it's no fun, I'll tell you that. So, but we're out here, the sun's shining, and we're getting things done. So thanks, guys.